She's the one, a masterpiece. Close to the gods. She's the one, a masterpiece.
My name is Aurélien Tardieu, and I'm a revenue architect and startup coach at Winning by Design. I have more than 15 years of experience in innovation and management consulting, most of the time within two consulting firms that I have co-founded. I have indeed worked for service companies in many sectors, such as telcos, banking, insurance, tech, or training. I also spent more than 10 years in the development of startups and scale-ups, and I have been CEO of a startup studio and CEO of a mobility startup. I'm business coach in several incubation and acceleration structures, and I joined Winning by Design a few months ago because I love their simple, visual, and strong way of explaining things. Our mission is extremely clear and defined. We're here to help B2B businesses achieve accelerated growth, to create recurring revenue by generating recurring impact among their customers. To achieve this, we provide a standard operating model and scientific frameworks across all revenue functions, which means sales, marketing, and customer success. We offer consulting, training, and coaching. We use, in fact, a very phased approach to achieve maximum impact, and we don't hesitate to iterate to optimize the entire customer journey. We always start with the diagnostics phase and never prescribe before we have completed it. Then we help our customers design or redesign all go-to-market processes with tools like playbooks. And finally, we activate all of this, especially in the CRM, before moving on to training and coaching, which allow us to deploy and sustain in the organization what was previously defined. It's a shape. It's not a funnel, but a bowtie. Here are the limits of the classical marketing and sales funnel. First, it models the acquisition only. Second, departments are exclusively measured by volume metrics. Third, there is a maniacal focus on closing deals with a persistent demand for leads. And finally, it assumes a linear relationship across the funnel. In fact, it was built for a perpetual business model in which profits are the result of a one-off purchase, such as large infrastructure equipment. And you know what? Recurring revenue takes place outside the purview of this marketing and sales funnel. Whereas for SaaS, 75% of revenue is happening after the initial sale. That's why we decided to tip the classical funnel on its side and to add the right part so that you get a bow tie. The first principle has changed. Before, growth was considered as the only result of winning more deals, whereas now growth comes from recurring revenue, and recurring revenue is the result of recurring impact. To scale, you need to have processes, tech, enablement, and a system to develop skills. This is what will allow your people to perform and your organization to grow successfully. That means you need repeatable processes for your go-to-market motion, processes for marketing, sales, and customer success. Scaling growth is accomplished by repeating the process, often using more resources like people, tools, and so on. You have to ramp up by doing more of what works and stop doing what doesn't work. Otherwise, you will scale failures and your growth rate after investment will be lower than the expected one. It will delay your go-to-market fit and could cost your place as a top player. And also, at the end, the VP sales and then the CEO could be fired. Scalers want to go too fast under pressure from investors, CEOs, or the market. In fact, you have to keep in mind that there are several stages with very different objectives for each. First, pre-revenue with an MVP or a prototype. Second, product market fit where you have to find your pricing according to the value you create. Third, go-to-market fit, where you have to find out how to sell in a replicable way. And only then the scale phase, where you can accelerate your growth. I already explained earlier that if you scale too early, you increase something variable and you are wrong. But there is more. For example, many scales that have multiple GTM motions analyze global data only, whereas you need to look at each motion to see where each one is in its development. Another classic mistake, when launching a new product, a new target, or a new area, we want to scale right away. However, you have to go back to the GTM fit or even the PMF, even though it will be faster than the first time. And the last point to finish, beyond the difficult handovers between marketing, sales, and customer success, each of these departments has often its own strategy, and there is a loss of consistency. For example, you can't scale properly if you have a one-to-few organization on sales for your enterprise targets, but you keep offering them a simple help desk for customer success. Ivy at B2B Rocks for sure. We'll be there to talk about how to grow quickly and in a sustainable way